Hey friends, it's Saturday, June 21st. The time is 6:05 p.m. and the temperature looks to be 28 degrees Celsius. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I'm outside Eglinton West Station. Hello Juanita, Kartik, SMW, Paul Blunt, T-Shot Saturday Night, Jazz, Randy, hello, Sebastian, 1966. How is the audio and the video? Just before we get going here, I have my microphone clipped in a completely different spot tonight. Got some shuttle buses that are packed, as you can see. Hunden, hello. Once I know that the audio is a-okay, I'll get going here. All right.
Seems good to me.
So we are gonna go down Eglinton here, and I have Anthony with me tonight. There's where we came out of, and a sea of shuttle buses right now. Thank you, Jazz, Gordon. Thank you so much. So I'm not sure, maybe we're gonna walk to, I think we said Spadina, possibly. We're gonna see where this Saturday takes us. Hopefully you're all doing well. I didn't even check the bench behind us to see if we forgot something. I think we're good though. Yeah, I guess. I don't think we...
No, what did we forget?
Yeah, okay. It's just that kind of night. Where you forget things and you're not on the ball completely. Hello Melanie, Edmonton and Dufferin. There's a big festival today. Edmonton and, do you mean Ossington and Dufferin, Melanie? Hello Modano, Canadian Vasily. Hello Vasily. It's now the T.A. Shods channel, says Kartik. Hi, Anthony says 1966.
Hey, 1966.
Is it? We're just checking that, Melanie. I think it's... Maybe Google it. I think it might be... Maybe she means Ossington? I'm not sure.
What does she say?
She says, Edmonton and Dufferin, there's a big festival. Hi, John Burke. Maybe we'll let these people go ahead of us here. It's a bit of an awkward situation there. We were joining that family for a second. Randy says, I'm coming close to your house. Well, wave out the window there, Randy. Eglinton and Dufferin, says Melanie.
Going the other way, so, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to go that way?
I think we're walking away from it at this point. What kind of festival was it, Melanie? Dufferin and Eglinton. Thank you, Randy. What festival was that? Zip past the slow walker behind me here. It was kind of awkward. I didn't know if I should pass or go slower and let him go ahead, but I guess I had to pick up my pace there for a second. So I think the last time I streamed up this way was my Eglinton LRT live stream. We walked the whole Eglinton LRT line. That was pretty fun. Hello, Night Stalker Stable. Dad in the house. And I've got Anthony walking with me tonight, Dad.
Hey, Night Stalker.
And we're in the Upper Village. Hi, Vicky. Good to see you. We're gonna cross over Glenarden Road. And as I said, let me know how the audio is. I have my microphone clipped to my chat phone, so bit of a different setup right now. Hello, Scotty. Good evening. We're walking in the Upper Village neighborhood on Eglinton. Fairbanks Summerfest Street Festival at Dufferin. I'm going to see Honeymoon Suite there tonight at 9. Awesome, Gordon. Hopefully you enjoy your time there. So it's just a street festival, Summerfest Street Festival. Certainly a nice night if it doesn't rain. I don't think it's supposed to. Enjoy the stroll, says Night Stalker. Thanks, Dad. Sounds great. Okay, awesome, Randy. This might be my new thing that I do. Clip it to my phone instead of me. 1966 says, not much is new here. How are you young people? Pauline says, I just tuned in. I heard you ask what festival. There's a Brazilian festival south of Eglinton on Yonge. Thanks for sharing that, Pauline. So Brazilian festival. My dad says that's a good band, Honeymoon Suite. Hey, 404 not found. Hello, 404. Looty Patootie. That's a funny name. Gimme the loot. Your party people. That's funny. Glen Cedar Road. What a cute little store this is, Looty Patootie. Oh, Vicky, you loved my backyard stream. Thank you so much, Vicky. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. There will be more of those, I'm sure. And it seemed like a lot of you enjoyed it just as much as I did, so. This is kind of a neat nail salon here. Top Coat. Oh, and we've got Paul in the house, Mr. Clean, Mr. and Mrs. Shaw's support, 20 Australian dollars. Thank you so much, Paul.
Thanks, Paul.
We appreciate your support. And it's great to have you here, Paul. Hope you're doing well down under.
Where?
It's kind of a weird evening here. I don't know whether I should be wearing my sunglasses or putting them away, I mean.
Looks like it actually might rain.
Yeah. Sky Walkin', hello. And I think it's like really humid as well. I didn't check just how humid it is, but on the screen here it says 24 degrees Celsius, and I don't think it says the humidity from what I can see, but the air is very sticky, and I'm not a fan of that. Oh no, Paul just accidentally said Sapan $20 just before with the message, Mr. and Mrs. Shaw's support, out of nowhere. Oh no, Paul. He was probably so confused.
It's advertising for your channel.
Well, yeah, thanks for the free advertising there. Hi, Mark M. And yeah, if I'm being totally honest, this weather kind of has me in a bad mood. I don't think you guys have ever seen T-Shods in a bad mood. Oh, look at this, that's cool. That real estate has like a sequined display. It's like sparkling on the screen. But I'm not the biggest fan of the sticky muggy, humid weather that we're going into, so that's a valid reason to be grumpy, right? Hopefully it doesn't come across too much tonight on the stream. But hey, I gotta be honest.
Just cuss some people out.
Yeah, cuss them out, elbows up.
You can be the dingus too.
Yeah. Wait until the next 3 days if you want humidity. Yeah, I think it's already starting tonight here. It's like you can't even take a deep breath really without, just feeling stuffy. All right, I'll stop talking about the weather. We're crossing over Hilltop Road. Not to mention what it does to my hair. I'm not a fan of the hot and humid either, says Vicky. Yeah, it's feels rather gross. You kind of just want to go and run and jump in the lake or something. Just find some relief. T-Shot's in a bad mood, I don't believe it. Hello, Alex Oliveira and Israel. Paul Blunt says, hang in there, Anthony. Wise words there, Paul. Martin Kelly in the house as well. Humidity is 44 on Monday, they say. Night Stalker. Yeah. You won't catch me outside on those days. My parents used to tell me to go jump in the lake, Greg.
Same.
Yeah, that's the same with Anthony. There's the Forest Hill LRT stop. Sergio, hello. Could be worse. You could be preparing for a colonoscopy. Ooh, Hunden. I wish you the best. That does not sound fun. Greg says it's funny that I said it at the same time as you. Should I jump in the lake? This is Eglinton and Bathurst. Carl says Anthony spoiled her with all of her favorite foods.
We had pizza already.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we did have pizza.
Cheesecake.
Ice
maybe?
cream, cheesecake, yeah. It'll be 33 degrees on Monday, skywalking. Oh, we've got a fire truck. Two fire trucks. Gee, maybe we should have gone down Bathurst. Wonder where they're headed. Mad Lab Press, hello chat in the legend T-Shots. You're the legend yourself there, Mad Lab, but great to see you. And thank you so much. Check out Mad Lab Press's channel. How do you like today? I would scuba dive with the swans, says Carl. Yeah, I said my piece on how I feel about the weather. You can always come hang out with me at the barn if you are bored and don't want to hang out in the air conditioning comfort of home, says Night Stalker. In a field of horses? Sign me up. Sign me up. Oh, Eli TV, you didn't get the notification. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with that. I think YouTube or I don't know. I'm going to have to look into that. A lot of people are saying they aren't getting the notification. Jinx, we owe each other a beer. All right, Greg. Let's do that. Stay inside and watch T-Shot's Marathon 1966. This area was under construction in 2019, skywalking. Doesn't help we're going up a hill right now either. Phuket Walk. Hello, Tara and Anthony. Good day, everyone. Hello yourself there, Alex. Shout out to you and Sign. Phuket Walk also has a channel. Check him out. YouTube's been acting crazy lately. Yeah, so I hear, Alex. It's been doing some weird things. Picard, engage. Yeah, we walking. NYC, keep it moving. 404. Is this Mustang supposed to be parked here? Something tells me it is not supposed to be parked there. Let's see. What does the sign say? No stopping. Does that count?
Monday to Friday.
I
Okay.
guess that doesn't count. Not many people are doing it, so it piqued my interest there. Monday's live stream will be cooking hot dogs on the hood of a car, says Night Stalker. Tune in to Night Stalker's channel. This is Old Forest Hill Road and Eglinton. Giovanni, tuning in from Italy. Hello, Giovanni, from a hot and sticky Toronto. Kurt says I may officially start the stream. Consider it started, Kurt. It didn't show I was live for you either, Phuket, for some reason. Yeah, 5:20 in the morning. Wow. Early riser. Good morning to you and Sign. Whenever I see a D-Series plate, I always assume they don't know how to operate a vehicle. I don't know why, just a feeling, says Greg. Ooh, that breeze though. Can't complain about that. Where's Drake's house? Says Skywalking. I guess, yeah, Drake grew up in this hood, Forest Hill. Matt Roberts, hello. Looks like they're doing some construction on the Crofton there. Mike Landry, $2. Hello, Tara. Hello, Mike Landry. Thank you so much, Mike, for the $2. Appreciate your support. Oh, Hunden got the notification. That's good. Okay, that's good to hear. So some people are getting it, but not all.
I don't think I even got it on my phone.
Yeah, not sure what's up with that. But I know a lot of our regulars, like Diva Tequila, was saying she didn't get the notification, and Mommy True. Or Mammy True? Mammy True? Hello? This is Forest Hill Collegiate Institute. Just to the left in Anthony's hat. Modano says 20 more subs to 6K. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you so much, Modano. Yes, we are almost there. Slow and steady. This is the Forest Hill Library. Always good to see you too, Kurt. Mr. Clean got his notification. Yeah, so maybe it's a matter of just unclicking the notification and then clicking it again. Whoa. What happened here? What in the world? I guess somebody else didn't like the weather and they took it out on this bus shelter. That's what I'm sticking with. Oh, I lost my chat here. What did I do? I still hear sirens behind us there. Am I looking for Drizzy today? I am not. I'm not, Kurt. Greg says, is your video title supposed to be live? Yes. Yes, it is, Greg. I decided to keep it simple. You know, we're always fighting for titles of our streams, and I thought, oh, I'm just gonna call it live and call it a day here. Igor, hello. Tiana. Hi, Tiana. Skywalking is laughing at me, saying that somebody else took it out on the bus shelter there. Oh, do you hear the sirens behind us? That's wild. Oh, Spadina. All right. We're gonna hang a right on Spadina here. Angry bus patrons. Well, the TTC is quite the headache. I wasn't planning to stream from this area. I was gonna take the subway from Yorkdale all the way to downtown, and there's no subway service from St. Clair to St. Andrew, so that threw a wrench in our plans, and then I had to improvise here. Thank you, Tiana. Jane, $3. Jane in the house. Thank you so much, Jane, for the $3. Appreciate your support from a sweaty, sticky, frizzy-haired T-shots, but thank you so much, Jane. I don't know if I need these sunglasses or not. Thank you again, Jane. It's great to see you here. I can see I'm laughing at my hair in the phone here. And the last time I was in this area, I believe Yoshi, the GTA Explorer, stream sniped me here. We kept on walking down Eglinton. So we're doing something a little bit different tonight. Oh, thank you, Jane. Boy, to be pregnant in this humidity. Whew.
You were?
Yeah, I was. I think around this time, my ankles were the size of like marshmallows. They were so swollen at this time. Daring Northern Adventures, hello. Good to see you. Anthony looks gorgeous too, says Kurt.
Thanks, Kurt.
Oh.
I'm sure you do too.
I love the houses. Wow, pick a house.
I like
Any
how they're
house.
like on an angle.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I really like that. And it's not traditional too, like the driveways are off to the side instead of like directly in front.
Yeah. Probably
This one.
apartments. In a
Yeah,
lot of
I was just gonna say that. This one looks like apartments. Are you on vacation there, Jane? That's what Kurt was saying there. So this is Spadina. Spadina Road. Dirk says, I have to work at a concert with 36 degrees Celsius tomorrow. Oof. Dirk, stay hydrated and good luck. I guess those are my words of wisdom there. Kurt said who's pregnant. I didn't do it. No comment, Kurt. Thank you, Tiana. Almost 140 watching. Thank you so much, everyone. I've missed you too, Jane. I'm usually asleep or getting ready for work. Yeah, I know it's, I kind of changed. I've been going later and later on Saturdays. This is one of the earlier streams I've done in a while. And I guess our schedule's lined up with you being on vacation as well. Forest Hill ain't no joke. Drake Def did not start from the bottom. Yeah, it's rumored he had like a basement apartment or something, him and his mom, in one of these houses here. I don't know exactly which one. We're getting a heat wave on Monday. We certainly are, Sebastian. Yeah, aren't they nice, Dirk? And the lawn maintenance is like perfect in the gardening. You like how there's lots of trees? Yeah, I do too, right? As you're walking. Lots of moments to be in the shade. Tomorrow's your daughter's birthday fiesta. Well, happy birthday to your daughter, Jane. Neville 6000. I wish that the second day of summer was sunny instead of partly cloudy. Where are we walking? We're on Spadina Road, Neville. And we're headed south down Spadina. You like these earlier streams? It's 12:30 where you are, Dirk. I appreciate you staying awake. This is Forest Hill Road we're crossing over. Not everyone is a millionaire in Forest Hill, says the unit. Like we were saying earlier, I bet some of these are, a lot of these are apartments within the houses. Look at this one. Looks like something out of a storybook here. Wow. Me and my family have lived on Belsize for the last 50 years. Even that area has gone through the roof price-wise. Yeah. The prices are insane. Aw, thank you, Jane. Shout out to you and your daughter. That'll be me in a couple weeks here. My daughter is a Canada Day baby. So we're pretty excited for that. And she is so excited for summer. We told her yesterday that it was officially summer, and she said, okay, well, why aren't we at the beach? She's just really looking forward to going to the beach. And I think she thinks the start of summer just means like, well, wait, aren't we supposed to be at the beach?
Beach every day, all day.
Yeah, beach every day, all day, Anthony said. Oh, thank you, Dirk. That's so kind of you. She knows of you and Ken. She said Ken with the long hair looks like a surfer guy with short hair. He's a coffee shop guy. That's funny, Jane. That's cute. You thought I would have done a home stream in the air conditioning. Hey, I had to come out for you guys. I would have loved to stay home, not gonna lie, but I gotta do it. Gotta get my steps in and chat with you all. I can't always be in the comforts of my own home, no matter how lazy I feel. Don't forget to get your daughter a Peppa Pig backpack for her birthday. Kurt, she loves that backpack. She takes it everywhere. Peppa and George. Gotta duck under these trees here. Dirk says, do I have any tips for getting a Canadian visa? Oh, I wish I could help you there, Dirk. Unfortunately, I don't know much about obtaining a Canadian visa, but perhaps somebody in the chat could help you out. Deborah, good evening. Sorry I'm not of much help there, Dirk. Chris Mills, good evening to you as well. How's the weather in Keswick? Is it storming there? I think some pretty severe weather was supposed to be headed our way. They were calling for like tornadoes and hail and intense winds. Yeah, Phuket Walk is listening to us complain about the heat and he's like, really guys? This is nothing for him. Look at this tree. We gotta play limbo, guys. Wait. That was my sad attempt at limbo there. How low can you go? You and your girlfriend are already on a waiting list, but it's taking so much longer than expected. Look at that driveway. My goodness, that's serious. Yeah. I think they might have a lot of backlog that they're working through, Dirk. Sometimes those things take longer than expected. I guess it's just a waiting game at this point. It's going to be 38 degrees on Tuesday in NYC. Gordon, this is a Saturday. That's right. Best way to get a Canadian visa is marry a Canadian, says Kurt.
Probably the truth.
Chris says, it was raining and a little thundery, but now it's sunny and hot. So pretty much the same here. If it weren't for this breeze, I think it would be pretty uncomfortable. Tavine, hello. Happy Saturday to you and happy second day of summer. You and Anthony should start an iced tea and cheesecake shop, says Kurt. Or Carl. That was Carl. Hello, Nav. Oh, Epic Nation HD, Liam. Hello, Liam. How are you, Liam? How are you feeling? That was just absolutely awful. What you went through with hitting your head and all, and the 13 stitches. Oh my goodness. Hopefully you're healing up, Liam. And can't wait to see you again when you feel better. You're gonna have a pretty gnarly scar, but it'll make for an interesting story, I'm sure. Hello, Brian. You actually both grew up in Canada and moved to the Netherlands in our teenage years. Now later in life we want to move back there. Yeah, you hear that a lot though. People that live abroad and they want to come back and retire. Where the prices are not low, they're so low, 404 says. There's a dog running in there, a Doberman. They had a mermaid parade today in NYC, Carl. That sounds interesting. I bet my daughter would love to watch that. Was it actual mermaids?
Show the ocean.
Your stitches get removed on Monday. Well, that's good to hear, Liam. Gordon says, I just finished an extra large Pizza Hut all by myself. Should I feel guilty? Not at all. Not at all. You should feel proud, actually. Stitches build character, says the unit. Neville also says that in NYC it was the mermaid parade, and as usual it was amazing. I'll have to watch some streams of the mermaid parade. I'm intrigued. Oh, Sebastian Henry actually did a members live stream today. Shout out to Toronto Tech and Transit. I was lurking on and off. My daughter had her big theater performance today, so I wasn't able to pop into the chat. I was busy getting ready and getting her ready, but I'm sure he'll be doing his regular stream tomorrow maybe. Don't quote me on that, but shout out to Toronto Tech and Transit. Henry. He was actually out at the perfect time. I bet you it wasn't as hot and sticky. Coney Island, Brooklyn. By the ocean, people dress up as mermaids. Deborah, that sounds awesome. I definitely would have dressed up. That would have been cool. Creative costumes, yeah, that seems like a lot of fun. And I don't think you guys had any rain in NYC, so. High voltage, keep out. I'm intrigued at what this place is. What does that say? L. Ross Cullingworth, Toronto Hydro Corporation from 1999 to 2008. Interesting. So that was never a house, they just made it look like one. That's pretty cool. It's a nice way to hide an ugly building, I guess.
I think Steve did a video on that. Not Smooth Steve.
Oh, Not Smooth Steve,
Or
did he?
something like that.
Yeah, that's really cool. I've never seen anything like that. Jason Thompson, $6.99. Thank you so much, Jason Thompson, for the $6.99. We
Thanks,
appreciate
Jason.
your support. Thank you so much. And we also have someone a member for 4 months, first last. Thank you so much for being a member for 4 months. It's great to have you along for the ride. Thanks so much. Yeah, Henry's okay, Carl. I think he was just a bit under the weather, congested. So he took that time to rest. Hello, SG. Neville says that's a power substation. Toronto
Substation, that's what it...
Okay.
Couldn't think of it.
Thank you, Neville. I've just never seen them disguised as a house like that before. So we're still walking south down Spadina Road. And this is Kilberry Road. It's showing low bit rate here for a second. Look at all the houses behind us here. That corner lot is really nice. That's Burton Road. Epic Nation HD became a member. I believe you were a member before that as well, but thank you so much. Liam, welcome to Best Friends. Thank you for your support, Liam.
Thanks, Liam.
And as I said, keep on healing and can't wait to see you again soon.
Look at that ass scar.
That's right. The new Scarface. Watch out. Is that too far?
Probably.
Too far, Liam? I don't
It
know.
might not. If they stitch it up with it.
Yeah. Hey, that's like one of our favorite movies. So.
Girls dig scars, right?
That's right. Anthony says girls dig scars. Oh, thank you, First Last. You're at work. Hopefully your shift goes by quick and smooth. Best Choice Access. Hello, T-Shots. Thank you for another walk and talk. It's a beautiful day to walk. With this breeze, yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous now. I take back what I said until the breeze goes away. Hi, Jim Bolton. I'm good. How are you? Henry is well respected in our community. Grateful for him. Very true, Carl. I always look forward to seeing Henry. I think he's got his Triple T meetup coming up in August as well. How far are we going down Spadina? I'm not sure. We might go east along Bloor. We're just kind of wandering. If you guys have any other routes that you want me to take. Liam says, nah, it's fine. That we refer to him as Scarface.
Oh, God.
Modano says Ninja Scarface. I've been called Harry Potter or Frankenstein. Well, oh, no. Harry Potter. And definitely not Frankenstein either. We've got a cop speeding up Spadina there. Heading north. There are lots of transformer stations around disguised as houses. I guess I'm a bit out of the loop there, Nav. I thought that was quite fascinating, if you couldn't tell. Hello, Megan, Alyssa. Hi, Tara and Anthony and everyone. Janice, hello. I'm not sure if I said hello to you yet. Anyone need a bathroom? Nature's call? Embedded SRAM, member for 14 months. Hi, all. Hello, Embedded SRAM. Thank you so much for being a member. Appreciate your support. And it's nice to have you along for the ride. Thank you so much. Appreciate.
I'm actually going to use this washer.
Oh, Anthony actually is going to use the outhouse.
Not that one, though.
Okay. Should I wait for you?
No, you can go. Well, whatever you want.
Okay. Well, nature does call for Anthony there. And thank you so much, Embedded. Oh no! It's locked. Womp womp womp. Now what?
Sipping too much of the bubbly water.
Yeah, we've got a big sparkling water here. Actually, I'm gonna take a drink. Do you want to hold it?
Oh, sure.
Water break. Doodly-doo-doo-doo. Hello, everyone. Cheers. That is Sudan Park. Across the way there. All right. Plenty of trees around, says Greg.
Yeah, might come to that.
Crossing over Colson Avenue. Now these houses look like they're from like Harry Potter or something like that. How cute are those? Liam says just go there. I think he's gonna try to hold out for a little bit longer here. Who locks a porter potty, says Chris Mills.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, that's a neat looking apartment building here. Got nice little areas here to take a rest. The heat wave is about to start. Hope Tara and Anthony are ready, says Alex. Well, I'm already complaining, so it's not looking good for me, but I haven't heard Anthony complain yet, so guess I'm on my own with that. But yeah, definitely stay hydrated and stay cool as much as you can. Liam read my mind. Stay hydrated. There's a Starbucks. Some cute little patios. I'm surprised nobody's out on these. Maybe they're closed. Looks like it. Le Petit Pain. You have a friend who owns a porta potty company. Good business, says Chris Mills. Could you send one Anthony's way here? This is Lonsdale Road in Spadina. I work with seniors. Oh my gosh, the heat is still on in most rooms. Oh my goodness, Jane. That sounds brutal.
This is a nice little spot
Yeah,
here.
this is cute. The Forest Hill neighborhood. Princess Margaret, hello. Good to see you. Happy Saturday. Neville says Action Kid was here in a video last year. Shout out to Action Kid. Was his Airbnb all the way up here? I don't remember. It's slipping my mind now, but
No, we do not cross.
maybe that's why this area feels kind of familiar. Holy moly, 404 not found, $50. You guys grab some cold ones on me. Cheers. And some cheesecake. Wow, 404. That's incredible. Thank you so much, 404.
Spot right there.
I know, this is popping. I'm gonna find a spot to pull over. There's some people behind me here. Wow. 404. Thank you so much for your incredible support. The $50, that's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for
Thanks,
your
404.
continued support. You spoil us. Thank you. we certainly will grab a cold beer. That sounds nice. And of course some cheesecake. You know, I never say no to cheesecake. But thank you again, 404. Your support does not go unnoticed. Thank you so much. Let's start a fund to get Tara and Anthony a nice home in Forest Hill. We can do this. Well, with 404's continued crazy, amazing super chats, yeah. The Cheesecake Beer and Forest Hill Fund. Thank you again, 404. Look at these houses, they're cute. They're kind of like set up high. Like this white one here, so cute. Somebody honking. Fly with Sam, hello. It's great to see you. Ismail in the house. You know, I'm enjoying this walk more than if we went to downtown. It's actually really nice. Ooh, Brenda would love these. Let's see, turn the wide angle on for that. Look at that. So beautiful. Wow. Shout out to Brenda. Maybe she'll pop into the stream, I'm not sure. She's on grandma duty. Deborah, $15 for the Forest Hill Fund. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Deborah.
Thank you, Deborah.
Almost there.
This is Heath Street. Thank you so much, Deborah. Towards the Forest Hill Fund. Wouldn't that be incredible if we actually did that? What do you think they go for? Like, oof. I don't know. Should we look one up if we see a for sale sign? Place your bets.
There were some pictures in one of the offices, the real estate offices.
Oh, really? I should have stopped and checked that out. What is that over there? Is this an apartment building? I'm intrigued.
Like what, like 5 million, or is that too much?
I don't know. Yeah, what do you guys think? 5 mil? Are we shooting too high there? Thank you again, 404 and Deborah. Oh, the Forest Hill Jewish Center. That's what that is. I was wondering. It's quite a nice building. Look at that. The roof. Flick Hunter in the house. Hello, Flick. Hope you're doing well. We're in the Forest Hill neighborhood, Fly with Sam. We're walking south down Spadina here. As long as you have a couple mil, you should be good, says Greg. Flick says everything in this neighborhood is at least 4.5, so you weren't off.
So we need 100,000 more $50 super chats.
There we go. You heard it here first.
Right?
We're on our way. We've already got...
Make that a goal, 100,000 super chats.
in one night. I think I'd have to do another Yonge Street walk or more. A couple of the Yonge Street walks there.
If you get 100,000 super chats, you'll do a shot.
You heard it here first.
No, I guess 2 shots for that.
I thought it was an apartment building, Jane, actually, that building back there. Imagine if that was a house, though. Alicia Lewis in the house. Hello, Alicia. It's good to see you here. Happy Saturday to you. We're almost at... They waved at us in that fancy car. It was going so fast I didn't see what it was.
Porsche.
A Porsche. Paul is laughing at your comment there. Neville says, this is a part of town that I wished I lived in as a kid, but my parents probably couldn't afford it in 1970. So we had to live in a nice looking but crappy because of no nearby TTC Willowdale. I've heard Willowdale can have, or has some really nice parts to it though, Neville. This is St. Clair. We will build the Forest Hill Fund for you, says 404. $2.5 million fund. Invest it and buy in Forest Hill, no problem. We can do it, guys. And I'll have you all over for a barbecue. Hello, Chris. Anyone going to the Arkells concert tonight in Hamilton? Hello. Waving to the camera. I go to study on Bloor Street. Go to Dundas Square after each class is SMW. There's a subway shuttle bus. It actually doesn't look that bad. It's not too packed. Maybe they have it under control, this subway shutdown. That you're not sandwiched in like a pack of sardines. We're gonna continue heading south down Spadina. I thought that police officer was going to come and say something to us. I want to buy fireworks for a barbecue live stream when I come in September, says Mr. Clean. Well, if we have our Forest Hill home, consider it done. Gordon says, I'm east of you. You live at Bathurst and St. Clair. That's a good area, Gordon. You'll be passing by your old work of Casa Loma soon. Musical Chore says, next stop, Casa Loma. Look at these apartments. They look kind of run down. I don't know if I'd like to live in this building. I don't know. Something about them looks a little creepy. I don't know.
I think the bars make it look like a prison kind of.
Yeah, there's something about it.
I bet they're decent inside.
That kind of looks like a building from the reoccurring dreams that I have. Although I haven't had that dream in a long time, actually, but...
Which dream?
It's like, I don't know, there's two apartment buildings and I can't really explain it. They're really high up like this and they're white.
I don't think you've ever told me.
But there's like a waterfall in front of it. And I haven't had that dream for years, but it sticks with me. There's two dreams that I've had that are like, they stick with you over the years. And then sometimes you'll have that dream, obviously the reoccurring dream, right? Kurt says just buy the building. Tiana says I would live there. Yeah, it's not a bad looking building. It just looks so like, I don't know, like stark. Maybe it's haunted. Maybe. What's over here? This is a park. I should know this. Let's go read the sign. Anthony's gonna take a bathroom break. Don't get any ticks. The sign does not say. Back rooms or liminal spaces. Yeah, that's true, Tiana. Anthony's following me here. Yeah, Douglas, I definitely will do some more backyard streams. I know a lot of you were big fans of that, and I was too. I didn't even have to leave the house there. We're going a detour here so Anthony can do a bathroom break. He says, don't show me. I wouldn't do that. Look at this abandoned building here. Sir Winston Churchill, says Liam. Is that what this is, Sir Winston Churchill? Thank you, Liam. Kurt, don't go chasing waterfalls. Can we see a view over here? Sir Winston Churchill Park. Thank you, Liam. What can we see? That kind of looks like, I don't know, looks cool. Sir Winston Churchill Park. That's where we are. Reoccurring dreams mean you were working in a government building. Sir Winston Churchill Park. I used to toboggan there when I was a kid. They now planted all these trees. Tobogganing here, that'd be awesome. Intruder alert, Captain Dawn, hello. Happy Saturday to you. And we've reached 200 viewers. Thank you so much, everyone. Hopefully you're enjoying the walk tonight. Hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. We're so close to 6K. We might hit it tonight, I don't know. We'll see. It's taken me a while to get to the big 6. So onward and upward. All right, now Anthony is feeling much better, I take it.
Yeah.
So thank you, Sir Winston Churchill, for having those bushes for Anthony to pee in. Wow, look at the view down here. What is that, a dog park maybe?
Yeah.
Looks like it's a dog park below. What a nice green space here. It's beautiful. Carl says 10 Czech beers in a weak bladder during a walk. No beers for us yet. Oh, thank you, Fly with Sam. Yeah, slow and steady, right? But mind you, I haven't been as consistent with it, so that could have something to do with it as well.
Casa Loma Rock Symphony.
Oh, cool. Rock Symphony. So you can expect like Queen and, what is it, Def Leppard?
Rock.
AC/DC. I'm just naming off rock bands that.
The Beatles.
The Beatles, Ken.
Maybe Ken himself.
Ken himself. Yeah, with those karaokeing, that karaoke that he does. And we know he's got the dance moves down pat. Kurt says that's a good dog park. That's good, a dog park. Most people don't know where to park their dog. Kurt. How long did it take me to get to 6K? I've been on a month and only 24 subs. Oh, I'm not even sure. It's taken a while. I don't know the exact time frame there, Jim, but...
Well, your oldest video is like, what, 12 years old?
Yeah, my oldest video. Yeah, 12 years. Yeah, most of you guys don't know that, but if you're a member, you do know that there's some old videos that I've released. But, yeah, I've actually been on YouTube for 12 years. There's
one on there, right?
Well, there's a couple. There was like my 21st birthday. I think that's the one that I released to members.
Yeah.
And then there was a couple of me and my mom. I haven't released those yet. Talking in like a park while I was running my dog. Some really, really random videos over the years, but I didn't realize you had a channel there, Jim. Definitely link your channel. We can get you up to some more subscribers there. What I will say is I think consistency is key, and I haven't been as consistent as I'd like. So it's taking me a bit longer. But hopefully, I hope to be more consistent from here on out. I've been doing a few videos here and there, and I definitely want to ramp those up. Hello, Lorraine. Good to see you. Happy Saturday. We're walking south down Spadina Road. Ken is a funny guy, says Carl. He sure is. Shout out to the Ken Continuum.
Got a couple jigging Kens in the chat.
Oh yes, yes. How could I forget that? Okay.
I think you told everybody before, right?
Well, yeah, on my home stream. I don't know if a lot of members were in there or not. I'm not sure. But if you're a member, we have a jigging Ken emoji. So feel free to put a couple of those into the chat. Wow, look at this house. That's crazy. What do you guys think of that house? I will say I don't hate it, but does it fit the area? I don't know. Musical Chore says, I subscribed to T-Shots before they lived in Forest Hill. We've got Vivian Johnson in the house. Hello, Vivian. Happy Saturday to you. So members, we have member emojis. So feel free to pop those into the chat. There's Flick Hunter with the jigging Ken. There he is. We gotta get Ken in here to use the jigging Ken emoji. Mr. Continuum, I summon you to the chat. Skepa Adams, 99 cents. Thank you so much, Skepa Adams. Appreciate your support and happy Saturday. Thank you, Medano, for linking Jigging Ken's video. And what do we have around the corner here? What is this? Is this some sort of castle?
That's the house we're going to.
Yeah, there's our house. All right, guys, we just upped the stakes. We can have a granny suite here for Brenda, Spadina Museum. Don't mind that it says museum on it. I don't even know if I can lift it on up to show you guys. Spadina Museum. They're like, what is this lady doing? And thank you, Skepa Adams. Let's go see Casa Loma. And perhaps we'll go down the infamous steps there. I want to give a special shout out to Ready Eddie and Sip. Hopefully we'll see Ready Eddie back at it again, but just know that we're thinking of you, Eddie. And hopefully we'll see you again soon. All right, here we are. Should I turn the wide angle for this? Probably. You can probably see it better. Casa Loma. Jennifer Gala, hello. Great to see you. This is T-Shod's Palace. Look at that car out front here. Let's go check it out. Is that a Rolls Royce? It is. Countess Spencer's Rolls Royce, Silver Cloud. Oh, look at that, Princess Diana. That's cool. Princess Diana's stepmother, Rain Spencer, remembered devoted butler, Brian Davis, with the gift of whichever car she owned at the time of her death, which happened to be a Rolls Royce Silver Cloud. Wow. Pretty cool. Can we see inside? How close can we get? Can we go inside? Wow, look at that. Oh, the steering wheel's on the right side. It's cool. Rome with Sign in the chats. Hello, Rome with Sign. This is Casa Loma, Greg, on Spadina Road. Got a nice fountain here. I don't think this was on the last time I was here. Release the hound, says the unit. Well, good thing Anthony peed before this. You know what they say, running water makes you have to go pee. Here is the stunning Casa Loma. And Jane says, drive over to Kurt's. I'll make Kurt my butler. Seems like he'd make a good butler. Have I ever worked in any museums? Tiana, I haven't. That'd be a pretty cool job though. Lots of people taking some photos and such. What a great spot. Oh look, you can kind of see in. Should I go right up to the door? I don't think so. They always do such a nice job decorating. Yeah, they really do, Megan. One of these days I'll make my way inside there. Becoming your butler sounds like a Seinfeld episode, says Kurt. If I could like hum the Seinfeld song, I would. I can hear it in my mind. I love Casa Loma. The after parties in the back were the best from the Toronto Film Festival. Met so many amazing, famous people, says Carl. That's really cool. All the tomfoolery that would come with Kurt as your butler. A really good steakhouse in there, says Fly with Sam. Yeah, I believe Henry did a tour of Casa Loma and he ate in there as well. Toronto Tech and Transit. Ken can whistle it, the Seinfeld theme song. All I can hear is like the like dun 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 dun.
It's like the bass.
Yeah, yeah. That was such a poor attempt at that, but I wasn't a big Seinfeld fan, I have to admit.
Yeah, me neither.
And Everybody Loves Raymond wasn't that wasn't my style. But I know a lot of people love it. A classic show for sure. Again, in some nice shade here. A lot of people have the same idea, bringing a book or an e-reader. I've been getting back into reading and it's really nice. Trying to be on my phone less. Upcoming, an iconic view of downtown, says Flick Hunter. That's right. Let's see. Might have to go down a little bit further, but there's a snippet of it. Let's make our way down. have to concentrate here. I don't want to be rolling down these steps. That would be quite painful. So bear with me. This is more of a clear view here.
What's that tower? What's that pointy building?
Yeah, what is that off in the distance? Do you guys know what that is? It's awfully pointy and tall. The unit says I like Frasier. Another classic.
I think they brought that back.
Yeah, didn't they? Or yeah, that was Frasier, right?
So, or they're gonna bring it back.
Yeah, did they bring that back yet? Well, going down these steps is a lot easier than going up. Who would have thought? I think it's the Eiffel Tower, says Fly with Sam. Did we make it all the way to Paris? Wow, time flies. Neville says, the CN Tower, he called our bluff there. It's the CN Tower, guys, duh. Friends was great. Yeah, I really liked Friends, Deborah. I think I can take these off for now. Hand them to my assistant. My sunglasses. In my day, we loved the Brady Bunch. Used to come home from school and watch that all the time, says Carl. Full House, I would say, we watched pretty consistently. Frasier was revived. Yeah, so I thought, Neville. So that was Frasier. Jane says we should go to dinner at Casa Loma. Yeah, there's an idea. It's not a bad idea. That'd be nice. So we're continuing down Spadina Road. That was Davenport that we just crossed over. And we're continuing the trek south down Spadina. We got Dupont coming up next. Quite the haul there. I watched one episode of the reboot. It wasn't great. The original can't be beat. Yeah, that happens with a lot of things they try to reboot. Or movies or songs they try to recreate. There's the Toronto Archives. Pretty neat building. Oh look, you can see the old building. Wonder if I can zoom in there. Can I zoom in? How far can I zoom in? There we go. So look at the old building. Streetcar there. How cool is that? So line 1 is down for track work there, Neville, from St. Clair to St. Andrew subway station. So they've got all these shuttle buses. Part of the reason why I'm not streaming from the downtown core and just walking it. I don't feel like being crammed on a shuttle bus just to get downtown. Flick Hunter says, my second favorite subway station, Dupont. Yeah, I love this station as well. It's really cool. All right, Fly with Sam, thank you so much. It was great chatting with you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, Fly with Sam. And stay safe. David, hello. Hi, Terry, you've been out for a while. I'm so late because I was watching the news. No problem, David. Happy Saturday to you. I'm glad you're here now. Did I like the Tracy Chapman Fast Cars reboot? I actually did enjoy that. Musical Chores, that's a great song. Did I watch Degrassi growing up? Not growing up, Alex, but I did rewatch it with Anthony.
We did?
Yeah, we did. I don't think Anthony remembers that, but it was like, probably like 4 or 5 years ago we watched Degrassi. Jimmy.
It was before, no, I know, it was before I climbed, but I watched it like when I was...
Oh, so you watched it when it was airing?
Like no, because it was before. I think.
Oh, okay.
I watched it when I was like, I don't know, 15 or 14.
Okay. And then we rewatched it. Really cool mural to the left. And this is Dupont subway station.
Cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, it really is 404. I actually lived in this area for about 2 days. That didn't really pan out there. I was renting a room in one of the houses here. But the roommate was kind of nuts, so I said, no thank you. Won't be staying here, and I kind of had to fight to get my deposit back, but ended up getting it back. I remember because I took the subway all the way up to Dupont Station. And I had a boxer at the time. So took him on the subway with me. I can't remember exactly which house it was, but somewhere in the area here. And I was kind of sad it didn't really pan out because that was actually a huge room. I think it was like $800 at the time. David says, I'm glad you have a bodyguard tonight.
No, I have one.
Have you seen these elbows, David? Shout out. Anything north of Bloor, downtown is also sweet. Don't get me wrong, says Musical Chores. I'm glad Anthony has a bodyguard tonight too, says Kurt. You're sharing telepathic thoughts with Kurt. Ian says, I lived near here for about 6 years in the early 2000s. Yeah, I like this area a
It
lot.
was here somewhere.
Oh, was it?
Wasn't it one of these?
Yeah, I think it might have been actually one of these. Maybe that
Or
one.
down there. Remember to climb in the window?
Yeah, 197 or something. It was something where you could go back and climb in the window.
Yeah, on the...
Yeah, you're right. It was one of these. I don't know exactly which one. That's wild you remember that. I kind of think it's that one, 197.
I know I had to go on the right side to get to the back to the park.
Yeah. But I remember it having like a driveway that you could go back, but maybe not.
I don't think it did.
No, it might be that one, 197. I think that's where I lived.
It could have been.
That sounds familiar. Isn't it crazy? It comes back to you.
Over here. That was like, how long ago?
Like almost 13 years ago now, so. Tell us more about the crazy roommate Hunden. Well, for starters, I think my friend was coming to check out the room with me. And I think she went into the bathroom, she looked at the ceiling, she's like, I think that's black mold. We weren't 100% sure, we didn't like confirm it or anything. And then the roommate was a huge stoner at the time. I mean, now you can partake in cannabis and whatnot, but at the time she was a big stoner. You could hear her hitting her bong in her room. You could hear the bubbles going and boiling in the bong. You could tell I'm not a stoner, but
Doesn't make her a crazy person.
she wasn't a crazy person. But it was funny because we were knocking on the door trying to get my deposit back, and she was trying to be as quiet as possible, and then all you hear is the bubbling of her bong. It's like, we know you're in there. Answer the door. We know you're home. We can hear your bong. So It's a pretty wild story now that I'm like retelling it. But yeah, long story short, I did get my money back from that, but it took a little bit of convincing there. Phuket Walk says I would have loved her. Oh boy. That was an interesting time. And somewhat emotional too. It was like right after my mom passed away, so that was kind of the first place that I went from the condo that I lived in with my mom on the lakeshore there. So I moved all of my stuff from there into this little room, and it just didn't work out the way that I thought it would. This is Bernard Avenue, and we are officially in the Annex. Oh, we've got Mo in the house. She gifted 5 memberships. Rome with Sign, Christos, Digital Man Dave, Alafia, and Sapan, TTC Explorer. Thank you so much, Mo, for gifting the 5 memberships. It's great to have you here, and welcome to the new members. Cheers, Mo. Kurt says, bong, ba bong, bong, bong. Can always count on you, Kurt. It's a retirement residence just to the left of us. And I guess you could say at that time too, I was a bit more uptight when it came to like weed and whatnot.
Now
Now I'm just a huge stoner. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not. Dad, if you're listening, I'm not. Brenda, I'm not, I promise. Nothing against it, but just not for me. Thank you again, Mo. Oh yeah, if that's the situation, get out quick. The old nutty roommate, yeah, 404. I mean, like thinking back now, it's like she wasn't all that nutty. Could have been a lot worse, but.
just a bad situation.
Yeah, bad situation, bad timing. I think Paul put like bubbles in the chat when I was talking about the bong bubbles. Who was that? I'm scrolling back up to see. Yeah, it was Paul. Tiana, not a chance, Tiana. She says I'll hit the bong on my next backyard live stream. That's more my neighbor. It's more his style. I think he was seeing an imaginary raccoon. The last live stream. Now you get to watch Tara eat cheesecake, says Kurt. Welcome to the new members. Enjoy the decline, says you are literally the greatest. How are you so perfect? Well, I'm not, but thank you. Enjoy the decline. I appreciate the kind words. Far from that, but thank you. There's still a lot of prejudice against weed, says Alex. There's a haunted TTC station near there, says Patrick.
What?
Was it this one? Are you saying it's this one, the Spadina? There's the Spadina subway station. Is that the haunted one? It looks slightly.
See a ghost.
Oh no, do you guys see that up there? Up in that window.
I'll just go.
Ooh. I don't know if anyone caught Anthony's comment there. Kurt, are you in there?
Is Kurt even real? Is he AI?
Kurt, are you real or are you AI? Hello, Sapand. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I had a lot of secondhand pot smoke in Manhattan, says David. Yeah, and if you walk downtown, that's kind of the same situation, right? Brad says, are you going to do one of those long 60-kilometer walks again in the future? I don't know, Brad. I don't know if I have it in me to do another 60 kilometers. But you never know. You never know. Musical chore says bong. I thought you were gonna say a gong.
Here in her room with her dong.
With her gong. Bing!
Oh, gong.
Yeah.
I thought you said dong.
Dong. Not dong, Anthony. Gong. Modano with the 5 memberships. Wheatland, Grant, Andrew, Hidden Jackpots, Ronnie Rhino. Wow, that's I like that username, Ronnie Rhino. Thank you so much, Modano, for gifting the 5 memberships. Thank you, Modano. And
Thanks, Modano.
welcome to the new members. Thank you so much. Hello, Mark S. We have to go on a bit of a detour here. Unfortunately, we can't walk through this. Thank you again, Modano. We had 2 basement tenants skip out and take off to Oshawa. Fortunately, we recovered the money. Ooh. Yeah, it's always hard to know who you can and can't trust, right? A lot of people, you meet them and they have that good first impression, and then it kind of goes south. But happy that you ended up recovering the money, though. That's great. That doesn't always happen. Thank you again, Modano. Appreciate your support as always. I live a block off Queen West. Contact High Central, says Flick. Mr. Clean saying enjoy the bonus $20 a pan. I bet Sapan was awfully confused when he saw Mr. and Mrs. T-Shods as a super chat. We're continuing to walk south down Spadina Road, if you're just tuning in. I'm not sure where we're gonna go. Maybe we'll go across Bloor, head east. What do you guys think? What's going on? They're looking up. This looks like an interesting name, Tattle Creek Montessori School. Are there a lot of taddlers? Oh yeah, Jane, I didn't think about that. Sorry, Ken. I always kind of end up going during his premieres and then he pushes them back, but Ken, if you're watching, sorry about that, and appreciate you. Always being so accommodating, pushing back your premieres and such. Ken is too busy getting jiggy with it, says Kurt. And there is an iconic pub coming up to the left, the Maddie. Can't see it behind this Purolator drop off here. But there it is, Madison Avenue. Open until 11:30 every day. Such a great spot to grab a drink. Love that spot. Used to go there a lot back in my college days. Martin Kelly with the jigging Ken. Oh my gosh, listen to all those sirens. What is going on? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Hey, Liam! Liam! Hold on, there's a high-speed chase. My goodness. Liam, Epic Nation HD, it's so good to see you.
I wanted to snipe you guys.
How you doing?
Good.
What's
I know.
Oh, that's great. Oh,
which one is yours?
I'm so happy to see Liam. Shout out to Epic Nation HD. Oh, it's so good to see you up and walking. Oh, I was so worried when I watched your stream and you had that bandage. It was like, oh my goodness. How are you feeling?
Good. Yeah.
Good?
I slept today as well.
Well, you look good. Liam's back in action now. That's right, Phuket Walk. We've got
Actually,
Liam.
gonna make a video with you then along Hobwood.
Oh, are you?
94s are not running along it.
Oh, it's a mess. The
Yeah.
TTC is a mess.
Oh, I know.
Always on the weekend. Why?
Spadina and Ossington, no so.
Oh, my.
Because it stops like waste. It's one way.
Nightmare.
Hobwood's a one way now.
Like all these people, such a nightmare, eh?
Yeah.
And they always do it on the weekend.
Yeah.
Why?
No, the Hobwood is all day.
Really?
The water lines.
Oh my
Right.
goodness. Oh,
I
so
know.
a pipe burst?
No, water lines. They're
Water
replacing.
lines. Oh my
They're
gosh.
replacing it.
Nightmare, nightmare.
Yeah, I know. Should I go along that?
Yeah, we're gonna go
I'm gonna
east
go
here.
south.
All right, Epic Nation HD. So great to see you, Liam.
Thank you.
Take care. There he goes, Epic Nation HD. Oh, I was so happy to see Liam. That was so good to see him up on his feet. He had me really worried about him when he posted that he fell, and I was doing my backyard stream at the time too, and I saw his post because he was supposed to be going live at 10 p.m. and saw that he said he fell at work, and it was like very scary. Oh, that made my night.
And he comes out of nowhere.
I know, he really true ninja. No head injury can stop a ninja. David says, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
They were describing the suspect. I was like looking at my clothes.
They were?
on the radio, they're like blue shirt, whatever.
Up there, up Spadina though, right?
I saw it on the radio. On the
Oh,
radio.
okay. So they're looking for somebody, I think.
Yeah.
A high-speed chase. Going north of Spadina, that's where I could tell. So wonder what's going on there. Yeah, I know, enjoy the decline. We were actually going opposite ways, Liam and Anthony and I. He's gonna go film. There's a big TTC outage. So he's gonna go film the craziness and the madness down there. He brought the cops with him, Alex said. Honestly, every time you read the news or the TTC alerts, it's like, oh, line 1 is down, line 2 is down. It's like nothing new. And they got all these shuttle buses and they're crammed to the max. I don't know, makes for an uncomfortable ride home. So we're walking east along Bloor. This is Huron Street. Liam had a police escort, says Kurt. I have to admit, I kind of had a feeling he might, but then I was like, well, maybe, you know, he's still resting and such, but so good to see him. I feel like you haven't seen Liam in a long time, actually. When's the last time you saw Liam?
Andrew, maybe?
Yeah, it must have been, right?
It's Sully's birthday.
It's really long.
I like Liam. He's a good dude.
You say you like Liam?
Yeah.
Of course. Of course. We love Liam. Hello, Mark S. Yeah, I think I've seen him, he sniped me a couple times. I think the last one was Yonge and Dundas Square when I saw Ken. He's our resident ninja. There's the Bata Shoe Museum. And you can see shuttle buses running east and west along Bloor here. Just makes for a messy, messy night of transit. I'm good, Mark S. How are you? Hopefully you're doing well. It's a really nice night walking along Bloor here. Liam confirmed undercover fed, says musical chores. My chat phone and my streaming phone had hit 20%. Yeah. We'll see how far that takes us here. Yeah, it's so great to see Liam. Okay. Oh, hello, Addie love. You're gonna go get dinner? You're just saying hi? Appreciate it, Addie. Hopefully you grab something good for dinner. I'm actually quite hungry myself. Not sure what we'll get. We had pizza earlier today. Mark S is having a steak with his mom. Ooh, that sounds delicious. I think we were gonna try to attempt to go to Yonge and Dundas, but I don't know if my battery's gonna hold up there.
Just push it, see where we end up.
Yeah.
How far we get.
Yeah, we'll make our way down Yonge and see what happens. But won't be taking the transit. That's for sure. You gotta remember the age of the subway tunnels. Yeah, that's true, Wendy. That's true. Ooh, Kurt Affair says Jersey Mike's.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, Kurt.
I think that's it.
We just might, Kurt.
Is it just the only one at Union though?
Yeah, I think that's the only one throughout the city, right, Kurt? That was the first one. I don't think they put any more just yet. Home of the Varsity Blues. Got Varsity Stadium. And Bedford Road. It's hard to get through here. I take it all these people are coming off the buses and whatnot. Hi, Robbie. About to put on some chicken finger crumb fingers with brown onion gravy. Ooh, that sounds delicious, Paul. Kurt will get you your food. He's your butler. That's right. Going to a party in the hangar tonight in the St. Carlos airport. Wow, that sounds awesome, Robbie. Hopefully you have a good time. Mark S, I don't know. Jersey Mike's does sound pretty good. Robbie, that sounds awesome. Cheers to you. Sounds like you have a great night ahead of you. If you're just tuning in, we're on the road to 2K, or 6K. 6K. So if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Help me reach 6K. And might as well throw in a like while you're at it. Appreciate your support. I also have an Instagram account. It's Walks with T-Shods. You can feel free to follow me there too. There's a Jersey Mike's at Union and one at York Mills. Rest is in the burbs, says Kurt. Your stepdad is 55, Robbie. Well, happy birthday to your stepdad. And happy early birthday to Sunjib as well. Your birthday is tomorrow. That's awesome, Sunjib. Hopefully you're having a great birthday weekend.
Thank you.
And Mark S.'s birthday is coming up as well. Wow, a lot of birthdays. And then I got my daughter's birthday July 1st. My mom's was July 3rd. So a lot of birthdays coming up. What a great time to have a birthday. Got the Royal Ontario Museum. Looking pretty tonight. It's still under construction from what I can see up ahead there. It's good to see you too, Mohsin. We are down to 15%. So we will see where that takes us. I don't know if we'll make it to Yonge and Dundas, but we shall see. Oh no, she just dropped her phone behind
Almost
us.
down the grade.
Oh my goodness.
We're good on top.
Thank you, Robbie. She just said I didn't consent to her recording me on the sidewalk, that girl that just passed us. Too late. Public sidewalk. Thank you, Toronto Walker. Not quite there yet, but we're making our way. Definitely check out Toronto Walker's channel as well. I might make that girl the thumbnail because of that. Who knows? Isn't it wild how people get? This is Avenue Road, Bloor and Avenue Road. Scott Briggs says, I didn't consent to watching this live. Oh my gosh. We are approaching the Mink Mile in the Yorkville neighborhood. Alex says there's cameras everywhere on the streets. I'm working on 5K on your channel, 404. How did I not know? I can't tell if you're joking or you're serious, 404, but if you do have a channel, I will gladly shout you out. People are so sure of their rights they don't have, says Chris.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly, Chris. That needs to be a shirt. Louis Vuitton. I'm waiting to see if 404 is joking or not. Oh, sorry to hear that, Kristen. I hope things get better for you soon. That guy kind of looked like Denzel a little bit that we passed with his motorbike there. He ordered a pizza, kind of a late dinner. I shopped and then later did a 2-hour walk today. It was hot. Yeah, hot and sticky there, Scott. Jacob Boss, thank you so much. Love you. Love your channel. Keep up the good work. $2. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Jacob.
Thanks, Jacob.
That means so much to me. Thank you for the kind words. Cheers to you. That's so kind of you. Hello, Lewis. Good to see you, Lewis. We're almost up to 240 of you. Thank you so much, everyone. Paris Baguette. Ooh, look at the desserts in there. Let's see. Look at those desserts. Ooh, those look good. Yeah, worse tomorrow. Yeah, the humidity. Thank you again, Jacob. Appreciate your support so much. It's funny walking here. I was just watching True North Transparency's video of him auditing in Yorkville. Shout out to Rick. Diva! Diva Tequila in the house. Hello, Diva. It's great to see you. Oh look, they got the jazz festival down that way. Yeah, maybe we'll check it out. Let's see. Wonder if anything's happening here. That reminds you of the woman from IKEA 404. Yeah, remember her? She's like, I don't want to be on it. I'm like, whoopsie. Too late. Flick Hunter with the cheesecake emojis. Ooh, I hear some jazz actually. Or something. I thought I heard something. Oh, I do. A trombone? Let's go around this way. Swanky Yorkville, says the unit. Yeah, it turned out to be a nice night there, Mosin. No water, or no rain, I meant to say. Wow. Wonder if we can get along around to the other side there. Let's see. You do have a channel, but there's nothing on it. Oh, 404. I thought you were serious about almost reaching 5K. This is a cool alleyway. Back in the day, we would run down here to get to the Cumberland during TIFF. Yeah, I can't wait for TIFF, Flick. It's gonna be great. I'm sure you're looking forward to it as well. Just gonna check this out here. And we'll try to make our way down Yonge. I think this is going to be on until the 29th. So if you're in the area, definitely check it out. I love jazz. There is the scene. So cool. So it's on for 10 days, as you can see. Toronto Jazz Fest. What a great night for it. Phuket Walk says, wow, yeah, I love jazz. Something so calming about jazz. And there's more performances going on here as well, as you can see. What a great night. VC, hello from Calgary, Alberta. Hello, VC. Welcome to the stream. We're gonna continue on Cumberland Street here. Blue Skies by Irvin Berlin is now playing. Thank you, Neville. I think I want to go this way. Down Bloor Street. Hope you and Anthony and Minnie Tara are doing well. We are, Diva. Anthony's actually beside me.
Hey, Diva.
Walking with me tonight. Good old memories. Born and grew up in Toronto, BC. Which neighborhood? Which neighborhood did you grow up in, BC? Scott Brigg likes mostly rock or blues or roots rock. We love hip-hop things, says Ismail. My battery is at 10%, so we're really pushing things. I think that guy was wearing cowboy boots with some track pants there. Always interesting to see the fashion along Bloor here. 404 not found. $20 for more cold drinks in tomorrow's Heatwave. Cheers. Thank you so much, 404, for another $20. Appreciate your support and cheers to you. Definitely gonna need that. A lot of cold beers and cold drinks and staying hydrated. That's for sure. Thank you again, 404. All right, what do you guys think? What do you think, Anthony? Can we make it? Should we attempt it or should I wrap things up?
What are you?
10%. We'll continue to young and see. We'll just keep walking along Bloor here. This is Bloor and Bay. Kristen says, did I drink some beer today? I did not. I did not drink any beer today yet. Ooh, look at the Manulife Center. It's all decked out. I believe that might be, is that for Pride, I think? That might be for Pride. That looks so pretty. Yorkville has special sidewalks that are meant to feel high-end and make a certain sound when walking in heels, says Greg. Look at the Manulife Center. You can't really see it because of the tree, but how cool is that? Yes, you did, Diva. It's great to have you here. You recommend some portable batteries for those occasions. Usually I do. I do carry them, Lewis, but I forgot one of my cords at home. Sometimes that happens. I'm in a rush to get out the door and forget my cords. I used to live at Yonge and Eglinton, BC. It's a great area. It's grown a lot. Plush Mickey. Hello, Plush Mickey. The beer live video, Kristen. Yeah, I did have a couple beers last live stream in my backyard, that's for sure. I think we're gonna grab something to eat after the stream. Can't really get around. All right, guys, so I think when we get to Yonge here, I'm gonna wrap things up. Gotta get around those people there. One last push around the slow walkers. There's Bloor. One Bloor. Pretty awful. Trying to show it all. You can see my microphone in the background. What was that about? There's some yelling back there. But I want to thank everyone for watching. Thank you to all who super chatted. Thank you to my mods. Appreciate all of your support. Tiana says I won't be hitting the bong anytime soon. You got that right, Tiana. But definitely everyone stay hydrated, stay safe, drink lots of water, and definitely stay cool. It's gonna be a hot 2 days here as we enter the heat wave. I'm gonna pull off to the side here. And thank you all properly. Let's see who sent support tonight. got Mr. Clean, Mike Landry, Jane, Jason Thompson, First Last, Epic Nation HD. Great to see you again, Liam. So glad you're doing well. Embedded S Ram, 404 with the $50. Thank you so much. Deborah, Skepa Adams, Mo with the 5 memberships, Modana with the 5 memberships, Jacob, and again 404 not found. Thank you so much, everyone. Appreciate all of your support. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Take care, everyone. And again, stay hydrated and stay cool. Night, everyone.